guys, welcome to the video. It's Monday and it's raining. For those of you that religiously watch the channel and that care, sorry I didn't get a video out last week. Sometimes you just don't feel like filming, and that was me last week. One positive, I went through all 4 sessions last week and felt no shoulder issues in either side at all. So touch wood, fingers crossed we're over that debacle. So we've got squats and bench today. We are this current block, it's week 2, but I'm gonna be cutting it to just the 3 weeks, with the All Englands being the competition that I'm hoping to do. Fingers crossed, you know, as long as I get in, I feel it's going to be quite popular. I think it's, I've worked it out, but I think it's around 17 weeks away. So with having this week and next week, and then if I start a new block the week after that, that gives me 4 blocks of my standard 4 weeks to line up with the competition, which is middle of August. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm still gonna treat this block as if it's 4 weeks, and just sort of, you know, cut it short essentially. I'm not gonna try and push for 3 weeks as if it, you know, and try and condense it. I'm just gonna treat it the same as if I was going for an extra week, and then go back to week 1, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's it. We're all caught up. Let's go squat. Top single as well, RP6. I gave myself a range of between 205 and 210, and 180 absolutely blew up, so yeah, 210 happy with that. I've got a 3x5 with 170 now. so good to be able to bench and not have to worry about sore shoulders. You probably notice I was able to actually, for the last week or so now, I'm actually able to bring the bar down at a tempo that I want and not have to cautiously bring it down with fear of ripping my shoulder open. So yeah, well happy with that. NRP6 single on bench as well. Took 110, probably undershot it. And then I backed down 5s with 87, easy peasy. And then I'll show you my accessories. I did ATG split squats. I like those as sort of an alternative to belt squats every now and again. This is the second block I've had them in for. I'll probably go back to belt squats as we get closer to competition, because they're a bit more specific, but I do like getting some good full range of motion for the quads and the knees. It helps keep them healthy, and yeah, so we'll go back to belt squats in due course. And then I've kept in the those pull downs that I showed last video, the short seated alternating pull downs. They feel really good. I'm going to keep all that stuff in for the foreseeable in terms of my upper body stuff, because obviously the fact that my shoulders are feeling better, that's the change that I've made. Aside from my bench program, obviously, that's the change that I've made, and it's worked. So the goal is to keep it working. So we're going to keep that stuff in, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.
Great success.
Oh dear. Yeah, so deadlifts. First attempt at 260. I dropped it. Decided today for some reason to pull from the back of the platform, because recently it's been a little bit wonky. So I tried from the back of the platform, and that would be the day that I'd drop a deadlift and go crashing into the wall. Not great. It's actually my own fault. I was lazy with setting my hook grip. Now obviously I hook grip very fast. I don't spend time down at the bar. I don't spend time getting my hook grip, nice and perfect before I pull. I've got a set technique that has worked for me. I have never dropped a deadlift apart from one time when my hand ripped. So yeah, it's kind of my own fault. I didn't wrap my thumb far enough round the bar. I mean, I'm always very cautious not to over grip, because that's something that's very common, where people over grip the bar and the bar ends up coming loose and rolling in the hand. That's something I've never really struggled with, but there has been a few times where I've under gripped it and managed to keep hold of it, but that wasn't the case today. Second attempt at it, Obviously I didn't want to have to take it again, but I did. It moved as 260 should. It was very straightforward, but like I say, it's not something you want to be retaking. So yeah, did some Larson presses first, and I'll show you those, and then had my back downs. I just had a set of 5 with 205 on pulls, and then my accessories, I did alternating cable press and cable tricep extensions. But they're sort of like a kickback, which get a bad rep because people do them with dumbbells, which makes no sense because it's going completely against the line of force. But anyway, they feel really good with the cable. So yeah, I'm using those at the moment. Yeah. After one little boo-boo, it was a decent session, to be honest, if we just disregard me being lazy with my hook grip. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to tuck into this beautiful beef, mushrooms, feta. I've got a potato with some Kerrygold butter and an orange. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Smash the thumbs up button. Yeah, leave a comment and all that. And I'll catch you next week. Peace.